Hi everyone, Shadow Artiste here. Just thought I'd make a special video today. It's a little different. The last class that I did well, so I thought I'd do another class. But something that I saw online the other day, I saw a course promising artists they were going to make them friggin' rich in 3 weeks. They were going to sell like $20,000 of paintings if you join this course. Guys, anyway, I researched the course. I went down a rabbit hole, and you know what it is? It's how to advertise on Facebook. It's like a 7-year-old information that you can get on YouTube. There's like 85 videos about this stuff. Guys, look, let me just take a drink of coffee. If there's a course out there promising you they're going to make you a famous artist in 3 weeks, it's bullshit. Okay? They're lying. There's no sentence out there that's going to make you successful. Let me tell you what you have to do. You got to work hard, develop a unique style, and promote yourself. There you go. Look, if you guys find a course out there promising to make artists like overnight sensations, put them in my comments, okay? I will join them. Like, I'll infiltrate them. I'll go in like friggin' Mr. Jack Jerkoff over here. I'll just make up some friggin' profile. I'll infiltrate, get the information, and give it to you, okay? For free over here on my channel. No reason we're all gonna friggin' get suckered in. And secondly, it's not even gonna happen because it doesn't exist. There's no sentence in any course that's gonna make you an overnight sensation, guys. Come on. Reality's reality, okay? Anyway, having said that, just going through that experience, I decided to kind of just tweak Shadow Artiste a little bit and just go all in. Like, let's do this, man. I want to create like a library, an archive for all artists all around the world that, you know, if they're having a hard time, if they need, they need to having a hard time fighting resistance or need to know some steps or some education, they can come here and get a full education. I'm going to fill this thing up as I continue being an artist with everything I learned, everything that I know. That way I'm just like creating a library for other artists to then use, right? And not make the same mistakes as me. And I'm going to do this by just by support group and donation, and that's it. And it'll be free. Because you're not going to get ripped off, guys. Come on, man. Get real education to be a real artist. That's going to be my friggin' mission in life. When I'm an old man and I pass away, knowing that I have left everything that I've learned behind, no secret, everything that I've learned on my way to becoming a successful artist, which is inevitable, guys. It's going to happen for me. You know why? Because I'll do anything. I'll send out 100 emails a day. I'll fly to another country. I'll friggin' do whatever the hell it takes. Okay? You too, you should be there. So anyway, watch this class. This one's a really good one. This one is for beginning artists, right? Understanding the importance of having a symbol that represents your art and your brand. You'll know. Anyway, guys, check it out. It's a good one. Let's go, man. Keep the dream alive. Here we go. I don't want to really give this lesson a number or anything because I might rearrange everything. But anyway, this lesson's about getting a logo, or in other words, a symbol to represent your art brand. This lesson shouldn't even have to be made, as far as I'm concerned, because it's just obvious. Just every single company ever uses it. From the most high-end Prada, Gucci, to friggin' whatever, man. Kmart or whatever. Kmart's no more, right? Whatever. Like a fucking dollar store. They all have their logo on everything. You go to the high-end places, they got it on the friggin', every single thing the logo's on. And I'm kind of seeing what kind of people that Shadow Artiste is attracting. And I see a lot of, I'm basically from the beginner to intermediate level is basically, who likes the work that I do. Well, it kind of makes sense, right? A professional doesn't need to be motivated to do art, right? Like I said before, if you watched my videos before, a professional shows up every day, fights resistance, and gets his shit done. He doesn't need me. A symbol, a logo, just the fact that it's so obvious. It's everywhere. Why wouldn't you get one? If you're going to open up a business and you're in the business of making money too, just like everybody else, right? It's like art is a business, It's what it is. I know it's a personal type of business. It's a completely different, the people. It's like I understand it comes from the heart, but it's still ultimately you have to market it and you have to get people to want it, right? So let's take me for example, which I always like to use because this is what I like to learn. I like to teach you guys from experience, from my experience. Before I posted one picture, one word, anything, I came with a clean slate. I have never posted anything in my entire lifetime until 3.5 months ago. 3.5 months ago, I posted my first post. Okay? And I'm just saying, I uploaded my first YouTube video July 2nd of 2024. It's now currently been 3 months and 1 week from the day I posted my first thing ever on the internet. I'm talking, I never even posted on Facebook, anything in my lifetime. I was one of those people why am I going to do that? I'm going to show people my private life. It didn't make any sense to me. Why I would want to show people my private life. But anyway, to make a long story short, so the first post that I ever did in my lifetime had my logo. I made sure before I did my first friggin' post ever that I had a logo because it didn't make sense to me. Why would you waste that post and not put a logo on it? Why would you waste that opportunity to burn that logo into somebody's brain, right? It's powerful as shit, and we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. And when I'm saying a logo, a symbol, a logo, whatever. It could be, most artists use their signature. They do it like a simplified version, you know what I mean? They clean it up. They get it all kind of markety, and they use that. That's whatever. 50% of artists use their signature as their logo, but it's still a logo. It's a symbol. It's something that somebody could see. Bam. That's it. They know exactly what it is, right? It's different than a brand. A brand is different than a logo. Okay, a logo is kind of the centerpiece, and the brand dances around the logo. The brand is your associations, right? And the logo is kind of the glue that keeps all the associations together, right? Think whatever. Everybody uses Nike as an example because it's always the biggest example, but whatever, right? There's a whole ecosystem around that swoosh, right? So anyway, these, I just don't understand it. Anyway, so the first post I did, my first YouTube video ever, I posted on July 2nd. It's 3 months and 1 week. I have 2,500 followers in 3 months and 1 week. And I'm going to tell you guys, seriously, it had a lot to do with the logo. It had to do with that professional look right off the bat. I just came right out the gate, bam, logo, ready to go, bam, 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 bam. Always promoting that logo. On every short that I do, every YouTube video I do, every friggin', if I do a picture, I'll friggin' put a little watermark. I know it sucks, like it's a little extra work, I know. See, a lot of these Instagram sites are basically like they'll draw the picture and then they'll just grab their phone and they'll take a picture of it and then they'll post it. I understand. All I'm saying is that I ask you to find some way, or I know you might have to go an extra step and bring it into, you know, some sort of, you know, not an editing, but hopefully do it like so that it's easy. Find a system that you can put your logo on every single friggin' post you make of your art, of your drawings. Even sketch people, like whatever. Just always put it there. It's always there. It's always there in the corner. It's always there in the corner. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but there's got to be like some software that makes it easy. I'll research it, guys. I'll research it. I'll get back to you on that one. But I don't do it because for me, I put friggin' logos on everything. Like for me, it goes without question. It's like, I'm not even going to release it if it doesn't have a logo. It's a waste. Well, it's not a waste, but I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying if you had the option, always have your logo on every piece of social media you do. Does McDonald's have a piece of media that doesn't have the logo? I'm just saying, show me. Even if it's like, whatever, they're trying to do some artsy thing where they're doing a close-up of a piece of a Big Mac or something like that. Trust me, they'll have the little tiny logo right in the corner. Trust me. They're never, no way that big companies are going to spend money without putting their friggin' logo there, right? So you shouldn't do that either. Okay, so do not do that. Go get a logo. Listen, guys, I went to, this is how I got mine. So I'm not even friggin' finished making art. I'm already have a logo, right? I would advise people, like if you're starting as an artist, go get your logo first. Don't worry, just keep working on your art. Just get a logo because you can go online and talk about art before you start showing your art, right? So, but you have to have that logo there, right? And we're going to go into why the logo is important. I'm having like caffeinated coffee at midnight. But anyway, that's okay. I like the grind, bro, seriously. I love grinding. That's what I like to do nowadays. Let's head to the computer right now and see what's rocking here. Let me show you some examples of other artists' logos. Or we can go right into the psychology of the logo, which is actually fun too. You know what, let's do that. And then we'll show you the examples, okay? Let's look at some of this stuff here. Right here. Wow, this is a great one right here. Let's read this. This is why you need a logo. A logo is a symbol, and like I'm saying, it goes to your friggin' brainstem. Like, it's better than words. Words are like commonplace, and a logo is like a face. Like a face is unique. It's weird the way the human body is. It's like everybody's heart's the same, everything is the same, but everybody's face is unique. And it's sort of like a survival characteristic so that you could identify people and be you. It's weird. Nature wants you to be you, right? So make your logo you, because that's what it's going to be. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Symbols have meaning. Straight up. Look at the cross. Look at whatever, man. I know this is going to be a bad example, but like the swastika. That was a symbol. Look at the fucking nuts, the crazy shit that fucking did. A fucking symbol, man. So guys, you need a logo, man. It's like a powerful thing, right? You have to like, people got to remember your art, you know? People got to remember your art. So you got to keep fucking keep bulleting it, you know? Okay, so meaning is a part of their nature. It's true. It's almost hard to do a symbol that doesn't look like. I've seen some bad ones. Road signs are symbols with simple meaning. Some symbols have deeper meaning, right? That's what I was just talking about. They're powerful gates to the deeper and less conscious. Oh, look at that. See that? They are a powerful gate to the deeper and less conscious levels of human experience. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is why you need one. You want to make money? Or you're here just joking around, you know what I mean? And it's fun, too, to make a logo. Like I said, this is how I did mine. I went on Fiverr, right? Because I don't have a lot of money. I have $5,000 spent on a professional logo. So I went on Fiverr, and I think I found, whatever, this kid was probably in the Philippines. So it was like $60. I gave him some sketches from my sketchbook that I drew. And I did a couple more. He did a mock-up, whatever. It was okay. It wasn't that good. It was actually kind of shitty. But I had to keep, like, correcting him. So we did, like, maybe 4 drafts. And then I asked a friend of mine, like, do you know any graphic artist people around that? You know, he actually knew somebody. So I told the Fiverr guy, I said, just stop what you're doing. Don't worry, it's good. I'll give you the $60. Don't worry, everything's fine. And then I took the files that he gave me, and then I took it to a friend, and he kind of cleaned it up a little bit, right? I threw him a couple bucks, too. So it was, like, cheap, man. It was, like, whatever, 80, 90 bucks or whatever. So, you know, whatever, just spend a little money. It's simple thing, man. Simple's the better. You know, don't get a complicated logo, eh? Make it so that it can be in black and white, right? If it can't be in black and white, it's not a good logo. Too much shit going on. It has to be like, you know, like, bam. Like, if you can see it, like, in a friggin' eighth of a second and recognize it. That type. Like, you know, like I said, I keep hearing, you know, whatever, the 3 stripes from Adidas, or the friggin', the Mickey Mouse ears, or whatever. You just see the center of the ears and that, like, boom, boom. You know what it is right off the bat. Or whatever, like, even a segment of the Coca-Cola friggin' logo, right? If you just show you a couple of, just even like a little part of it, you'll catch it right away. The red, the white, the way that the you know, the angles of the curvatures of that Coca-Cola, you just know it. You naturally know it. You know what I mean? It's burned in your skull, right? That's why you know it, because it frickin' works, right? Anyway, let's just finish this. Symbols evoke symbols evoke profound emotions and memories at a very primal level of our being, often without our making rational or conscious connections. That's amazing. You see that? It's like, how is he going to do that? This is what companies do. This is what they try to do. They make like sad commercials. They try to fucking, you know, scam your money, right? It's like, and they use symbols. They use friggin' media, music, everything. And symbols go right, bam, right there. As long as you can wrap it around with enough meaning around the symbol, right? Like I said, religious symbols, people, some people look at it, they cry instantly or something, you know? It's like they've wrapped so much meaning to a geometric shape, like something that is just designed. Anyway, guys, I thought I was on full screen. Now I'm on, anyway, I'm still learning this stuff. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got going on here. I have, what we have to do, guys, is just, like I said, if you're here, get a logo, get a symbol. I've seen, okay, look, if you're not going to put watermark your drawings every day, or your art or whatever, or put a symbol at the end of your videos, at the beginning of your reels and stuff like that, at least, you know, the little round circle on Instagram, the one that whatever, just put your symbol in there, at least. Because when they're watching your videos, at least that little circle is over there. and they can see your friggin' logo there at least. Like, don't put if you don't have a logo burnt into your friggin' video, then replace your profile picture with a logo. Okay? That's the least you can do. All right? Because at least it's present and it's showing as you're watching the videos. That's the important part, right? Like, someone sees the shadow, oh, I know this guy, I know this fucking thing, you know what I mean? This guy's funny or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like an instant connection, right? And I'll be doing more of it when I release my art, right? It's just going to be all friggin' connection, all associations, right? I'll be like, you know, associating the symbol to images that are also associated to my art, whatever. We'll get there later. But anyway, let's stay on topic here. There we go. You see? Now, we'll analyze mine, and then we're going to move to some other ones, more professional ones. Believe it or not, like, when and if I start making money, I'm going to get an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this logo. I'm going to get it like professionally done. I'll pay somebody, whatever. I don't know, maybe between $2 to $5 grand. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but that's how important it is to me, right? Like, if I'm going to grow this thing huge, I got to go like fucking pro, you know? So right now, I advise everybody get something to get off the ground. Like, it's not going to change much. My logo's not going to change much to this. I'm just saying, when the pros get their hands on this idea, they'll clean everything up. They'll make it look like, they'll make sure it's all measured, whatever. They know all this shit. That's why you pay them the big bucks. You know what I mean? That's why you pay, like, I know, it sounds crazy. People pay $2,000 to $5,000 for a logo. Big companies pay way more than that. I'm just saying, like, in our level of business, we should strive to make enough money to get a freaking bomb professional logo made so that you can go worldwide, you know? Like, guys, I want people to go big, man. I don't want people to be selling fucking paintings out of their backyard on a fucking spring day, right? You know, like, this is what we're about here, man, you know? So anyway, back to my logo. So my art is basically like nature being suppressed by, I know, the kind of modern society that I feel is kind of goes against human nature. Never mind fucking animals. The animals are doomed, right? So the animals are almost more like symbols of human nature being under attack. So anyway, this is an element, right? Which is what nature is made out of. Nature is made out of 90 elements or whatever. Is it 90? I think so. And it's cracking. Just like my art. Just like my art. Nature is under attack and it's not happy. You know, my animals are not happy in my art, right? Because nature is cracking and I'm not happy because nature is cracking. So everything has to be in unison, man. You got to kind of like think of the whole picture. Is this all going to work together? Your art's got to match your logo. Your logo's got to kind of almost match your personality too, right? Like, you got to think this stuff through. It's fun, man. Just how to make things look good, man. Make some money, you know? You know what I hate are these courses that they sell you out there. They're such scams, man. Holy shit. I researched some of these guys. Guys, there's no information in any course that nobody already doesn't know. Okay, so let's just go there. Anyway, where are we at now? We're going to go show you some professional ones, okay? So let's go here. And does this thing go left or right? No. Okay, here we go. We'll go here. There we go. Look at that, guys. Picasso. Pablo Picasso has a friggin' logo. It's different, but it's, you know, it's stylized, right? It's a signature stylized. that's on his products. This is the thing, I hate when people argue the whole art money thing. It's like, you go to a museum, what do they do to you when you leave? Where do you go? They rush you through a friggin' gift shop. The gift shop has got every fucking artist in there. On a keychain, a friggin' whatever. You can buy socks, man. You can buy, whatever, of fucking 100 artists. Why can't it be you, right? You need a logo. All these artists, every single artist with a product out there needs a logo, right? How about if you're going to go license? You got to license your products, guys. Come on. I'm just telling the young guys, this is real beginner stuff, eh? Like, this is baby steps. I'm kind of starting lightly. I'm going to build the information up as we go along here. But let's move on. Let's see what other... Monet. It's actually a pretty nice one. Monet's artist signature is an instantly recognizable brand. See that? I kind of like it because it's very, I don't know. It's very distinct. That's what I could say. Like, I would know that was that because it's not a very common type of, especially with the negative spaces in here. This isn't commonly seen in a logo, but that's what makes it good, right? Because that is his signature, and then they did, like I said, a stylized thing of his signature. So, I love this stuff. And if you go to that company, like I said, the big logo company, $5,000, they'll do a color version for you. They'll figure out like a color version for you. Like, they'll do all the work. You just got to pay them. Let's move on. Dali, of course, with the mustache, right? It's nice. I like the font. Really nice font. It's perfect Dali font. So simple, but kind of weird in a way. I like it. Could be better. I don't know if this is... I was actually, when I was researching this, this logo kept coming up for Dali all the time, even though there was other ones. But the other ones looked kind of modernized. Like they were maybe... I don't know, someone just made them. Like they were probably made for an art show of some type. They weren't like officially his, but I think this one was the one that he was actually going with at the end of his life there. Oh, yes, my favorite. Alex Ross. Look at this fucking logo. Jesus Christ. Come on, guys. Step up your game. When you see logos like this, you're like, jeez. But then again, he's a comic book artist, and it's like right up his alley. It's like Flash Gordon. It's literally like it literally is Flash Gordon. He's recently changed it. Actually, he's recently changed. He went with this logo for, I don't know, 15 years at least, and then he's recently changed it to a metallic, but very similar. Nah, maybe not exactly similar, but it's metallic. That's like, I don't know. I can just look at this thing all day. I love the colors. I love that fade, the yellow to red fade over here, man. It's so catchy. It's like it burns right in your head. This is so good, right? If you see his paintings and you see his work, it looks exactly like this logo. He's a comic book artist, but not interiors. He does only covers. His work is just killer. If you never actually seen him, go check him out. But anyway, that's his logo. So, look, Heath Harding, that guy who does the like graffiti stuff in New York. There's actually a bunch of artists that do this style now. Look, he's like fucking from graffiti artist to greeting cards and whatever, Hallmark greeting cards. It's like graffiti art's illegal, but it's kind of like, it's almost becoming like commonplace to go from street artist almost into a gallery now. You're almost like, that's actually like a good road to go down if you live in a big city, you know? And you can risk getting arrested and whatever, breaking the law, but it's okay. Actually, I'm going to look into that. I might do that. I'm just saying I might want to put up some illegal murals, but we also have legal murals here that we could thing, and then put your logo on it, man, your fucking logo, so that they see it all the time. Every car that passes by, it's just like you guys just got to send out all these little things. If you're not putting logos on your work, they're going to see your work. They might even think it's good. They might even see another work that's similar, and they're not connect that it's the same artist, right? But if they saw that logo in the corner, then the next time they saw something similar, they saw that logo in the corner, they'd be, oh, fuck, you know, this guy's good, right? Like, it's the psychology of it. Shadow Artiste is going to be a lot about the psychology, because artists we're making art, man. Anyway, let's move on. Banksy, of course, he went up with this symbol he went with this. This is his, right? This isn't the ones they do for the shows that aren't even official. Like the Banksy, I gotta get that word right, Banksy. Banksy shows that some exhibits, they aren't even official. They're just like collectors, they just collected all the collectors' collections into an exhibit, and then they travel with it. And then they'll make a logo for the show, but that's not his official one. This is his official one. This is the one that he used when he used to spray paint back in friggin' England. You know what I mean? Back in the day when he was just starting. So it's cool. As you can see, you can cut it out of cardboard, right? It has to be able to be cut out of cardboard, so you can just pop the cardboard, put the paint, boom. Awesome. Love it. Hey, this guy, like, he didn't, like, imagine Banksy imagining when he first was a graffiti artist of what it would become. Like, he could have probably never imagined. Holy shit. He became freaking huge. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Let's see what else we have in the bank here. Do I have any more here? There you go, guys. Come on. See how, like, pop, it's like just black on white. That's sort of like what I was kind of going for with the Shadow Artiste, right? Like, I needed to be sharp. It needed to be like high contrast. And so it can just hit you. Bam. Of course, Louis Vuitton has friggin' so many versions of this logo, right? They got the color version, the metallic version, the friggin' the black and white version like this one. They got probably a monochrome version, right? That goes like, it has grays and everything in it. But regardless, it has to be able, like I said a couple of minutes ago, it has to be able to be diluted down to a black and white image, you know, even if it's like your signature. I just said, it doesn't matter. But get it. Put it on your art, man. This is it. If you guys don't get a logo and put it on after watching this, something's wrong with you. You know? Like, what do we got to say? This is making companies friggin' billions and billions of dollars. A symbol being friggin' spread out there, like just fucking on everything, on media and everything, just like you should be doing with your art. It doesn't mean you're any different. I know you're like a little guy. You think, what am I going to do? No, man. Go. You got to go full throttle. You got to use every tactic that you have available. Like every piece of intellect that you have. Like if you know this works and you know this increases viewers and you know that this gets you more associations, right? Like more people begin to recognize you just by putting this black and white friggin' thing. It's like a fucking witchcraft, you know? Like it just works, man. It just works. That's it. And you got to put it on your friggin' posts all the time. Don't miss a chance. You know what I mean? You can put it small. You know, you don't got to be a goof about it. You know what I mean? But just make sure it's there. Like on my videos, sometimes I don't put it, but at the end, I'll flash it. You know? or whatever, or even in my YouTube video. It's not like I have it sitting there the whole entire YouTube video. It doesn't matter. But it's at the beginning and it's at the end. And I make sure you see it. You know, that's for sure. That's important. Anyway, let's move on. What do I got here? Oh yeah, and I got a new artist. See, look at that. That's so sweet. I don't know. It's simple. It's not simple, but it's clean. It's clean, you know? And it looks high end. It looks like luxury brand. You know, it's an artist, right? So that's what I would go with. Doesn't matter what your art is, man. Even if your art is friggin' scratchy and stuff, it doesn't. Then again, it depends. You know, you do your own thing, right? You do your own thing. Logo is you do your own creativity. You put your own creativity to stuff. You might want some contrast of your art. Your art might be one style, but then maybe you might want the logo, you know, maybe not so identifying of your art. Maybe more like more of an overarching kind of brand, right? In case you want to branch out to do other stuff, right? Like if you do like, let's say, I don't know, scratchy, scribbly art, and then you get a scratchy, scribbly symbol, you might want to move to more of a sleeker, more of a modern style sometime or whatever. Now you have this squiggly, scratchy logo, right? I'm just saying, take that into account. You don't have to just get a fucking logo. That's it. Don't worry about all the little details. Just get a good one and try to get the best one that you can. There's artists that don't have logos. I see it all the time. Some of my followers are artists. They don't have logos. After this video, I might even text them. DM them or whatever. Get a logo. Who the hell's this guy? Anyway, let's look at this. Let's end the class with this one here, man. While this may sound woo-woo, it is grounded in hard science. Language and logic correspond with a part of the human brain called the neocortex, the outer high-functioning, newest evolutionary happening of the human brain that allows us to reason like no other animal. Fascinatingly, meaning the symbols correspond everywhere in our brains with a deeper, more primitive part we call the limbic system. The limbic system is where our emotions, decision-making, and behavior ultimately happen. A highly influential decision-driving place that language and logic alone cannot reach. Wow. Now that's a friggin' paragraph, guys. That's it. I don't have to say anymore, man. If you don't, if friggin' all of science doesn't talk you into it, if I can't talk you into it, all right? Because look, man, look at this. It passes by your cortex. Symbols correspond everywhere in our brain with a deeper, more primitive part we call the limbic system. The limbic system is where our emotions, decision-making, and behavior ultimately happen, a highly influential decision-driving place that language and logic alone cannot reach. Wow, that's amazing. Perfectly said. That's what a symbol is. It's a place where friggin' language and logic cannot reach. It's a place that words can't describe what the symbol is. That's how powerful it is. Okay, guys? So anyway, man, hopefully that was a good class. Let's, we're going to start, slicing it up. Let's get happening here. Okay, guys. Peace out, man. Shadow Artiste. Let's go. Stay positive and just stay on the grind. Stay on the grind. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm over here drinking coffee at friggin' 1 a.m. Teaching a lesson. I love it. Let's go. See you next time, guys.